few weeks ago, the UK and EU negotiators met for 2 rounds of talks in Brussels, and following those negotiations, we now have more of an idea of how the EU feels about the UK's Brexit white paper proposals. Regarding the common rulebook for goods, the EU has some concerns that the alignment of rules will only cover those things that are checked at borders and won't cover, for example, things like pesticides or labels on food. The EU has also poured cold water on the UK's proposals for a facilitated customs arrangement. It said that it won't allow a non-member who would be outside the EU's formal governance arrangements to assume responsibility for applying the EU's customs rules. It also highlighted the potentially costly and bureaucratic nature of the UK's proposals. So it's clear that there's still a lot of work to do on reaching agreement on the future relationship between the UK and the EU, and there could be some tense negotiations ahead. Turning to the negotiations on the withdrawal agreement, we still haven't seen much progress regarding the backstop to avoid a hard border in Northern Ireland. The UK government continues to talk about a time-limited backstop that would apply to the whole of the UK, but the EU are very unlikely to accept a time-limited backstop, as the whole point of the arrangement is to avoid a hard border in the long term. If the backstop were time limited, it wouldn't provide long-term assurances. So with the next round of negotiations between the EU and UK teams set to take place this week, the backstop remains the key Brexit issue.